Gotta get the odds out for you guys real quick. Quick video coming up. Alright. Alright. Let's do this. So, my topic today, and I have a guest appearance by my dog. Yeah, she's on my lap. You really can't see her. She's trying to get on the camera. Quick question I get asked is, when do you know, or how do you know when to take a risk? A risk can come in many. Obviously, anytime you gamble, there's a risk. Jonathan Oquendo. He is basically a career underdog. So how do you bet on the underdog? Is it really worth betting on Jonathan Oquendo? Well, there's a couple things we have to dissect. Okay, you have to look at his fighting style. Does his fighting style match one of those that he'll be able to, come through and score an upset? How is he going to get that upset? Oquendo's a rough and tough guy that likes to come forward. Jamel Henry, and more of a boxer, he likes to mix it up from the outside, pick his shots, and be more precise with it. He does throw punches and bunches, which can leave him susceptible to getting hit from Oquendo if he does stay in front of him. So with that being said, it does have this upcoming fight. It is a junior lightweight title, lighter guys. More punches should be thrown than the average fight. Obviously, the lighter, the more punches. But with that being said, is Jonathan Oquendo worth the, and I have right here, the 700 plus 700 underdog bet? Well, long story short, if you want to click in, click out of this video, no, don't bet on him. Why? Because he is a, and this is where I go into my why you should or shouldn't. He is a Golden Boy fighter fighting in a top rank card. We've seen countless amount of times Golden Boy fighters crossing over to the top rank to not get a fair shot at a title. The last one of the last ones I saw, and it didn't come in as a robbery. We've seen two fights so far that kind of impacted me and kept me on the lookout, was the Joshua Franco versus Maloney fight, where Franco clearly, I think, dictated the pace. Maloney had his rounds in spurts, but for the most part, Franco dominated. He controlled the fight. The fight was at his pace, and he even dropped the guy, only to find out that I think it was a split decision that he won. There's something going on there. And what was going on there is that there was a title fight that they clearly wanted to keep at the top ranked stable. Okay? Enter the chat. Romero, Rawley's was fighting Jackson Martinez. We saw that fight. I thought he won 3 rounds, maybe. It was hard to give him rounds. Again, Mayweather fighter fighting at his card. For, I think it was a vacant or intern, something along those lines. Come to find out, they gave that fight to Rawley's Romero. Yes, those who bet on the upset should be furious, should be mad, should be, I don't know what you would have done if you bet on that. Jonathan Oquendo, similar format. There's a pattern going on where these fighters from other promotional companies are taking big risks to come to this one. The thing with Oquendo is he's already been in fights that he doesn't get necessarily a fair shake. So to me, he's already susceptible to getting the odd, not getting a fair shot in a sense. If Oquendo's gonna win this fight, and for you, those of you who love the underdog, if Oquendo's gonna win, in my eyes, because this title, they're gonna do everything, in my personal opinion, to stay at top rank. And Jamal here might outbox him, might outclass him. Who knows? Go to the decision. Might even knock him out. We don't know, right? We don't know what to expect. All I know is that I have my bets locked, but Oquendo. If you want to take the risk on Oquendo for this weekend, if you want to do the big underdog bet, there's only one bet to take out there. One bet to make. That is going to be the Oquendo by knockout. All right. It's actually better odds. If you pick Oquendo, he is a plus 700 underdog. All right, meaning for every 100 you get 700 back. If you place $10 and he wins, you get 70. But here's the big but. I don't think he's gonna get a fair decision out there at the bubble. Not with those judges, not in that card, throwing the show. I don't think so. Make it. If he wins, he's gonna win by knockout. Keep that in mind. If Oquendo wins, in my opinion, and from what I've seen in the past, in the patterns that I've seen, he wins by knockout. That's the bet that I would play. You can sprinkle a little something on the draw, because if he does beat him up, knock him down multiple times, the chances for the draw do come into play. Trying to salvage the title and keep it at top rank. Oquendo by knockout is at a plus 1,300 as of today in Bovada. You bet $10, you get 130 back. All right, so for me, that is the bet to make if you're planning on betting on the dog. I would say try $25. You'll net 325 if he hits. If not, I mean, it's just $25. You're not really making a dent in your bankroll, depending on what you're playing. If you're a weekend gambler, maybe it's something you want to stay away with. If you're an avid gambler where you have a bankroll of I don't know how much, and it doesn't seem that much to, $25 for a chance at 325, big risk, big reward. Scared money don't make money, right? They say. So with that being said, Oquendo does have a shot just because he is a come forward fighter. He does give fighters and veterans a hard time. And honestly, I don't see him getting the decision. I just don't see him getting the decision in a top rank card. But with that being said, if he were to win, in my book, in my eyes, my opinion, Jonathan Oquendo wins by knockout, not by decision. Just so much going on, so much that goes into this sport that you don't know who's gonna win after you've watched the fight. Like Raleigh said, and I don't blame him. Y'all might think I lost the fight, but the judges that judged the fight were the only ones that matter, that gave me the fight. So with that being said, money line, stay away from that in my eyes. Jonathan Oquendo plus 700. It sounds intriguing, but go with the knockout. He has a better chance at a knockout than getting a fair shot with these judges. So no, it's not a safe bet, and it's not worth going with the Jonathan Oquendo by knockout. To me, it's more about, going by decision or just the win. Try to specify by knockout. Get a little bit more money in there and see if it gets you. If not, like I said, my picks were already posted earlier. Let me tell you something. That Steven Nelson DeAndre Ware fight is going to be something interesting. I can see it going the distance. I hope not. I actually put for the knockout already. And I'll reveal my ticket, how many picks of the parlay that I hit. Sometimes the parlay is the only way to make money in this heavy favorite boxing cards. And you have to take risk. If you want to be in the game, you got to be in it to win it, right? We can't set aside and pick one fight, the big fights for us. Boxing lovers and betting lovers, we have to get out there. But like I said, this weekend, the underdog, is it worth betting on the underdog? No for money line, yes for knockout. I don't think he gets the decision, the fair shake in the top rank bubble. With that being said, take care, guys. That was just a quick little segment. I want to let you guys know about the underdog situation for this bout. Take care. We'll talk to you after the fight. You'll get my reactions. Comment on the post what you guys think, what can happen, what's going to happen. Like I said, just be interactive, and let's get to it.